So you were looking for something to listen to, and you ended up here. What's up? My name is Ethan, and I'm the host of the show. Over the past 25 years, I've had a wild group of people walk through my tattoo shop and tell me some of the craziest stories you would never hear unless you were sitting in that chair. I've invited a few of these maniacs to join me and talk about everything, anything, and nothing. Whether it's about UFOs, aliens, food, conspiracies, or whatever, you're sure to be entertained and probably get a laugh out of it. Or you're going to think we're a bunch of nut jobs and never come back again. Either way, you're here with us now, so sit back, relax, hit cruise control, and enjoy the ride. Welcome to the Tat and Chat Podcast.
You have to be on cue.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, people?
How you guys doing today?
What's up?
How was your week?
It's only Tuesday, but yeah, good.
Well, since the last time I've seen you guys, it's been a week. It's been awesome.
It's been one whole week.
I know.
But hey, so there's a couple things that I'm bringing to the table today. So check it out. I felt like the wall feels like it needs things on there, and I want everybody to be bringing stuff and like having a little piece of themselves on there. So I got you guys some stuff.
Is it a leg?
No, I got you.
Oh, nice.
That
I got you a
is
sign.
awesome.
And then when you get fired, because you're probably not going to quit, you can take it with you. I'm just kidding.
You're going to fire me? All right.
Well, I don't know if I can actually fire you. I mean, we're kind of doing this together, so.
This is awesome.
But that's a cool thing.
Yes.
And I got this for Renee.
You didn't.
Yeah, it's so you can hang it on the wall in your little vicinity. You tell me if you know what it is when you see it.
Oh, those are the chakra stones.
They are.
You're awesome, Ethan.
It's for
Thank
positive
you.
energy.
It sure is. Oh, that's so sweet.
So you can use the
Thank
tag. There's
you.
spots on the wall over here. I don't know where you guys want to put anything, but
Ethan, I didn't get you anything.
We'll
and
figure it out.
I would say that I'll bring something next week, but I'm not going to. But
that's
thank
okay.
you for this.
You don't have to. I was gonna buy decorations. Then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get these guys things that they can use and they can decorate with however they want to do it.
Yes, I feel all emotional.
I just feel like that's gonna like fall. That's. Hey, E-Town.
Get
do
it
we
duct
have
tape.
some? Do we have some tape or something?
We'll just hang it up.
You
We'll
know
hang
duct
it up
tape.
later.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yes.
I
it's
feel all
awesome.
emotional.
I like it.
This is
it's
great.
It's positive energy.
It's awesome.
If you feel
Thank
down, you just touch the stones and stuff. I got you a little card.
I know.
But you already know. But I got it because I don't know, and maybe Josh doesn't know. So what are those stones? Maybe you can explain to. I went and talked to this hippie chick at the hippie store, and she was really cool. And I said,
was really cool.
She was cool. I was like, hey, I got this friend. I want to get this these stones. I want to bring positive energy to her. You know, we're doing this podcast, and you were easy. I just wanted to. I just want to get a big, large, hairy man.
Yeah.
On a sign. He would love that. And that's what it is. I mean, it's a big, large, hairy, big foot.
I think these are awesome. They work very well for meditation and just regular for well-being, for feeling your body balance. So this one right here holds 7 stones, and they have all been placed in order as to where they belong to on the body, from the top to the very bottom. So this is like your head chakra. So it starts at the top. So that's a clear quartz for clear mind. So this clear quartz is like just a good stone for empowerment and all in general. So the fact that it's a clear quartz also empowers every single other stone that it's on here.
Sweet.
The second one is for your third eye. So it's an amethyst that opens up the psychic abilities.
Oh, I thought you meant the other third eye.
Oh,
My
no,
bad.
not this one.
What is that third eye?
The brown one.
We're not. Are we gonna talk about that?
No, Josh.
That's further down on the beads.
I know, but there's one for it. There's one for it. We're gonna get to it.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one is for the throat. That's your throat chakra to help you like express yourself. And then this one, that's a lapis. This one is an aventurine for your heart chakra to help you. The next one is a tiger eye for your solar plexus to help you just like absorb the energies of the light that the tiger eye brings. The next one is your sacral for the third eye. Other third eye. But that really helps with like
Never heard it called that.
yes, it really helps with sexuality and just well-being and things down there. And then the other one is for the roots, which is the bottom of your feet. So every single stone, when used accordingly, really help you live a well-balanced life.
From head to toe.
And you use them as massage stones. So when people do Reiki, they will unwrap those stones or have them individually, and they will place them on every part of you that needs to be worked on.
Interesting.
Just have one on my sacral.
I knew that.
You could.
I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna buy you the one. I'm gonna say
The
what's
the red
sacral?
jasper.
What's the sacral stuff? Yeah, my buddy, he just wants to put it on his third eye. I don't know. He might want to. Do you have one with a bunch of them attached to a single string?
Yes, these are
And
all
that,
sacral
that way
beads.
he can just be like, what? He just likes watching them disappear.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Josh. You're not going to test these out, even though there's a cute little handle at the end. Get your little tail.
Oh, a little
look.
tail.
Are you a furry, Josh?
Yep.
Oh crap! So, remember last couple episodes ago, we were talking about the McGangbang. Speaking of
that was
the
so
little tail.
delicious.
So, for the record, Ethan brought that to the table. Bacon did, and that was actually incorrect. It's not actually called the McGangbang. I don't know what it's called.
Not.
No, but
I found it online as the McGangbang.
no, not what I get. So I went.
You take out the middle,
So I went.
the middle bun of a Big Mac and put it in a chicken burger.
No, that's not what this is. So
It's
What is
so
that?
funny.
I
I'm so
got us.
scared.
No, this is good. You definitely want this.
We definitely
So-
want this.
Ethan, what are you trying to do to me here?
What do you mean? You don't eat this stuff?
I mean, we've known each other for a long time. And as long as we've known each other, I've said I don't eat fast food.
Why don't you eat fast food?
Because
It
it's
took forever
gross.
for them to make. This took forever for them to make. So you don't have to eat it all.
This is so funny. So what
So-
do? You pack it on to each other?
So
Double plain,
as you
only
can
American
see-
cheese. This is from breakfast.
no, this is just a little while ago. As you can see, sitting before ye is a couple
Ye.
Mickey D's for I and for we. I wrote that down earlier.
Ryan for we.
So what you do is you
I hope there's no
can
Humpty
you see this,
Dumpty on
Ethan?
it.
So you take your chicken burger, right? This
'Kay.
Okay.
and you take the chicken patty out of it.
Okay,
And then you take the double cheeseburger, like so.
like so.
And then you take your chicken patty, set it on there, and boom. This is what I just call delicious, but Bacon said this is the McGangbang. Yeah, little Ethan over there, he puts like sweet and sour sauce on
I'm
this
gonna
and stuff.
try this because you spent money on it, but
Well,
Go
don't worry,
for
if you don't want it,
There's
we'll rip it
no-
off.
Cheers.
Bacon
Cheers.
or little Ethan will eat it.
cheers.
Come on, you're gonna enjoy this.
I'm gonna try it.
Go around the
Come on.
room, Ethan. We want these guys' faces. Mmm.
Yep.
It just tastes like fake food to me. It's not. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I
This
have
isn't
I
just,
don't
good?
like it.
I have just been McGangbanged.
I will eat Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. Not donuts though. I don't eat donuts either. But they have this like grilled cheese, and it has like a candy bacon on it. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll eat that.
they have a bacon meal.
Bacon
It's just
meal?
bacon. It's like sugared or maple bacon or
Oh
something like
yeah,
that.
I've seen that.
You
That's
get it
it.
with a coffee, and that's the deal. What is it? I don't know.
McGangbang.
What do you think?
Delicious. It's a first for me.
You don't like it, do you?
I'm not a big fan. No, I'm sorry.
All right, Ethan. From now on, don't show Josh. I'm gonna mute his mic. So
Don't
it's just
show me anymore.
It's gonna be dead
Eat-
space.
You want this?
He does.
Yeah, you can have it.
I'm the only one eating.
Oh, I'm gonna
I don't
eat
even
it.
care. I'm gonna stuff my face.
I'm gonna eat it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed a drink. Yeah, so that's the
That's what you were
McGangbang.
talking about the other day when you said I'm going to bring you something to eat.
Yeah, the McGangbangs. I wanted you guys to try it. We talked about it on air, and I wanted you guys to try it. I know there's people all over the place that have eaten this and love it. But if you don't like fast food, McDonald's is my guilty pleasure. I
Me
don't-
too.
I don't really care. I hate Taco Bell. Like I don't
hate
ever
it.
want to go there.
Me
Like,
neither.
Burger King, it's like
Eh.
the idea of it sounds cool, but every time I eat it, it makes me sick. Like I
That's
like
how
Wendy's,
I am with almost all of it. It
I like
makes me
Wendy's.
feel sick afterwards.
but McDonald's is the only one that like I can eat it. It doesn't make me sick or anything like that.
I will eat Arby's.
I don't.
I mind Arby's.
I feel like their bread has been over microwaved. So when you like bite into their sandwiches, it's straight microwave buns. Like I don't know. I feel like
Their meat doesn't. It's like they have shaved beef.
Yeah.
But that is like, that's not. What is that? That is like they make fun of McDonald's
Pork.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
But that beef is like a paste they cook into a shape and then they shave it. That's not real beef.
You sure?
I don't think so. It looks weird.
Because you can go to the grocery store, go to the deli, and have them shave you
Arby's meat.
cold beef.
Well, cold beef is different. Well, Arby's, it's like gray almost. It's like got a weird like purplish gray kind of look. It looks one consistency.
It's true.
It might even be lab made.
It could be. I'm not going to argue with you. It could be.
That's actually the only thing I get when I'm there though. I'll get one of the beef sandwiches.
I can't do it.
No.
And I like curly fries from there. Have you tried the they have
I like Chick-fil-A
they have beef
and
tips
their
now.
weird fries.
Did you try
Yeah,
those?
those are good.
At Arby's, the beef tips?
No, I don't go to Arby's.
Well, I know
I
you,
really don't.
I know you said you don't like, but I thought just the sandwiches. I thought maybe you'd try something different.
No, once I'm locked in on hating a place,
Yeah.
I'm locked in, bro. Like Taco Bell, I can't.
I don't hate any of them. I don't eat them, but my wife and kids eat a lot of them.
So if you have to pick one fast food chain that you are obligated to pick one, not Arby's, because we know you're a sucker for it. What do you pick?
If I had to pick one other than Arby's,
Yeah.
probably Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yeah, because I could get a salad or I could get a baked potato.
Did you see the poutine
Oh, it's my
promo
favorite.
I made?
Mm-hmm.
That's a funny promo.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's hilarious.
I'm just trying to make funny promos, okay? Like
Yeah, it's
I'm,
pretty good.
I'm like, this is off
we have
the
to be
cuff.
funny.
I
It's
showed a
totally
lot
good.
of people the one where you're stabbing the egg.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty funny.
Oh, I did post that one, didn't I?
you
Yeah.
posted
No,
you
sent it to
posted
us. I don't know if you posted it.
you posted a video of what?
Putin.
The egg.
What did he posted a video of?
The egg.
No. It's called. We're gonna say it together.
Poutine.
Putin. Put an S in there. Putin.
Putin.
Yes. Say it. Putin.
I feel like we'll get canceled if we talk about Putin. We should probably not talk about
No.
him that much.
Put an S in there. Putin.
It's Putin.
No, it's put an S in there. It's Putin.
Putin.
See,
Yeah.
that was wonderful.
He puts it in.
Putin.
He puts it in his mouth,
But that's how you say
Yes.
it.
and it's delicious.
Smells like
That's how we
cheese.
say it. Putin.
Have you tried it with wimpy sauce? Did you?
Oh, I'm the one that invented that, remember?
Isn't it awesome or what?
It's the best thing ever. Remember, I showed up with my dish at Julia when you guys had the truck
Yep, I remember now.
with my cheese curd and my big dish, and I was like, "Put your sauce on that thing." And she started laughing so much, she did it, and then she stepped in the back, and then we ate it together. It was hilarious.
Dude,
I
Yes.
like. Everybody always says I'm weird for this, but I like to put hot sauce on puts it in.
You almost did it.
have you tried the cheese curd, deep fried cheese curd with wimpy
No,
sauce?
not yet.
Awesome. So one time we accidentally got cheese curd. We had a bunch of it, and she's like, "Man, what am I gonna do with all this cheese curd? We don't have tomato sauce there. We just have the wimpy sauce." So one time she dipped it. She's like, "You gotta try this."
That's got it.
So now it's on the menu.
Fried, I'm sure it's delicious.
Badass.
Oh, I'm ready.
You've had a wimpy sauce, right?
I have.
Don't like it?
Oh, I didn't at first, so don't even feel
I
bad.
don't hate it, but I probably wouldn't eat it anymore.
Man, that's,
But I don't hate it.
Dude, on
you're
a hot
really-
dog.
He's a picky food eater.
He
I'm,
is a
I'm
picky
really
food
not.
eater.
I'm really
I
not
used to
picky.
meet his wife at the school parking lot, dude. And she would bring me a container of her sauce in the wintertime when she didn't do the truck because
Oh, yeah,
it was
yep.
winter. She would meet me in the parking lot and then we would do sauce deals right in the parking lot, Kennedy. We'd pick up our kids and I'd be like, "Here's your money." And she'd be like, "Here's your sauce."
Oh, there's been a bunch of sauce deals. There's people that make like their version of wimpy sauce, and they're
Yeah,
doing
but it's not
sauce
your
deals.
wife's.
No, it's
No.
not. But my point is, there's been a lot of wimpy sauce deals around that town.
I'm sure mine were the best.
Hey, well, I don't like tomato sauce. I don't like tomatoes. They're friggin' disgusting.
Yeah, you say you don't like spaghetti even, right? What a weirdo.
I'll eat spaghetti, and I'll eat spaghetti with sauce on it, but I have to have like salt and grated cheese and a lot of it.
Yeah.
I won't just eat it.
on everything.
And that's the same with pizza. Like I love pizza. I will eat pizza even if I don't like the sauce. But if the sauce is very prominent, like like Pizza Hut or like a lot
too
of these
much? I
places.
can't.
Like
I don't like pizza.
their
Hut.
sauce is just too prominent, and
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I
But
have
I'll
to
eat
have
it.
light
I just have to
sauce.
cover it
Yeah.
with shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just a smart girl and say light sauce on my pizza for everywhere except Sergi's. Dude, that shit is
See,
the
I don't
bomb.
like Sergi's pizza. But Sergi's has these stuffed
Shame.
peppers. They are so good.
Yeah,
The
so
stuffed
at least you
peppers
like
are
you like
awesome.
something.
Those pizza rolls that Sergi makes. Do they
Yeah.
make them or they buy them like that and then cook
No,
them?
they make them.
They do make them.
Oh yeah,
Because those are good.
those are delicious.
But there's like too much bread. Like that's my only problem. There's always so much bread in the ends. I'm like, man, I wish I had more like guts.
That's why you have to cut it in half and then you boop right away. You have to split them up.
I do. That's
So-
how I eat them too.
That's it. So that everything soaks at the bottom.
I cut them in half and I let they turn
Yeah.
into a cup and then I eat my way down.
This reminds me of a funny story.
Go ahead.
It's pretty quick, but my grandfather, he
So
he would
he asked about how long my dick was.
yes,
I'm just kidding.
he'd always host these parties and where he'd cook steak and he'd have big dinners and stuff, and he'd have a lot of people over, and he'd always have a loaf of Italian bread, and he'd cut the ends off it, and those were his because he
my
wanted the
favorite
heel.
part too.
So I remember one night his friend was over, and he said he wanted the heel, and my grandfather said no, those are mine, and he takes them and like huh. So it was a while later, but we're having another dinner and the friend's there. And he grabs the bread first. He cuts the ends off it. He's like, like, fuck you. I got the ends. My grandfather takes it, turns the bread sideways and cuts it right down the end. Like the whole thing was just the crust of the bread. He has this long piece of bread, like bam.
That's funny.
I'm a food snob like that too. Like I want what I want. Like I used
Ditto.
to get in trouble, man, because like my dad be pissed, like, who the fuck cut the center of the cake out? Because I'm like, it's got to be the centerpiece. I don't want the crust. I don't like it cooked. I like the center, as close to the center of gooey spots. But as an adult, that's like if it's my birthday, odds are the center of the cake's cut out.
That's awesome.
It's funny.
And then I
I'm
realized,
the opposite. I have to have the icing border.
nope,
Oh yes,
Brownies?
so delicious.
nope, cut the edge off, throw it away.
Really? The brownie
Ugh.
edge is like so good. I have to have the brown. I fight my kid. Same when we do like lasagna or like baked dish with like cheese
Well,
on top.
lasagna, yeah.
You know, like
Gotta
the
be the edge.
corners of like the cheese crusted on. Oh, those are all mine.
Well, like if it's a pizza, I want the crust. If it's a lasagna, I want the crust. If it's
Yes.
same thing with the butts. If it's like garlic bread, I want
Isn't
the
that a
butt.
cake?
But cake and like cookies,
You don't like
I
crusty
hate,
butt?
I don't like. Well, I mean, put it in context.
I mean, put it in a sentence.
yeah, put it in the sentence. Josh's butt was crusty.
You loved it.
The bread's butt was crusty.
What do you? No, here's a question. What do you guys call the bread ends in your house? Do you have a name
Heel.
for that?
The heel.
The heel?
I don't know. I think I just call it the end, the butt,
We call it the hoe
the hoe.
Yeah.
Oh.
because everybody touches it and nobody wants to eat it.
Oh. I thought everybody was
Are you
sticking their
dropping-
dick in it.
Are you dropping the joke now?
No, it's really
Was that
what
the joke
we
of the
call
day?
it. Oh,
We call it the hoe because everybody touches it. Nobody
No, but
wants.
it's true. That's why it's called the hoe.
I actually looked up some jokes. I was like, I'm gonna tell a joke this week, and then I decided not to. But there was some.
Steal Josh's thunder?
I know.
I
have
don't think
great
anybody
jokes,
can steal
too.
his thunder. He's
He's
got
on
some,
fire.
He's got some great thunder.
Mm.
But I did hear a really weird story, and I thought that I wanted to say something to you guys about it. Was Julia was telling me about, my wife was telling me about some lady was like struggling to like for the bedtime routines and tell her kids stories and stuff. So she had Chat GPT start to like make up stories, and it would incorporate the kids' names into it, and it would start telling it. And I was like, wow, that was really weird. But when she first told me, I misheard it. So when my kids were young, I used to tell them stories, but I always told them the story of the day or the story of the week. For example, if we went to the zoo, I'd be like, okay, once upon a time, there were 3 kids, Ethan, Evelyn, and Elliot. And they went to the zoo and saw tons of animals. But I'd turn it into like a superhero story. I'd do something crazy. They'd be like, ah! They'd be excited when the parts came up. And I'd fantasize the events. They'd
The
just make it
real
really intense,
event.
right?
That's cute.
But this chick was using ChatGPT to do it. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird, right? Then it made me think, dude, like that generation of kids, like how many people, if she's doing that, how many people are having ChatGPT read their kids bedtime stories? You know what I mean? Like there's
And help
probably
with
people out
homework.
there, well, help with homework and stuff. So the point is like in 20 years, that's going to be completely like they're not even going to think a thing of it. Like when you watch these like movies about the future and robots and all this stuff, and you're like, that's not going to happen. Like Total Recall and Arnold Schwarzenegger's got a self-driving cab. He's like, and it's talking to him. They got it kind of right.
I think they do.
It's
The
kind of
movie-
wrong,
Did you see
kind of
Mom?
right.
The movie Mom?
No.
Is that what it's called? It's a robot, and I think it's called Mom. It was super scary. This robot starts raising the child and protecting the child, and
Yeah, but you wouldn't know. There's something on Amazon, like they had these little shorts and stuff, like short films, and there was one I remember one of my buddies said, you gotta watch it. I can't remember what it was called. But there's all these little short films like 20 minutes long, and it had this one where this girl was running from one of those like those dogs, those robot dogs you see like
Those are
policing.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but it had a solar charger on it. It's chasing her, but the battery kept beeping and she was waiting for it to die. She climbed up a tree and it sat there. It couldn't climb the tree. It just waited and waited. And it just sat there and opened up its solar panel and was sensing her until she moved. And when it moved, it come back up so she couldn't leave. And like, I don't know if I had a weapon on it or what. I don't know why it wasn't shooting her, but like, it was like, I'm like, holy shit.
That's scary.
And around that same time, I started seeing in China, during COVID, they had robot dogs. I think with speakers on them, going out telling people to stay in the houses and stuff. And they're just walking around. And I'm like, so like, dude, like we're heading into a time when like,
Can you imagine if that shit happened? If that shit happened in the U.S. as opposed to China, we'd shoot some fucking dogs. That's what would happen.
I don't
here.
know.
We have rednecks.
We'd be
so
like,
that's-
"Fuck you and your fucking rules."
I
and we'd
think
start shooting them.
people say that, but I don't know. I think people are
don't know.
slowly just adapting to all this
yeah.
AI stuff.
I'm afraid that they would have some movement complaining that you're making some sort of hate crime against those poor AI animals, you know?
It's weird. It's like
Yeah,
think
PETA.
about that in 20 years.
Rita,
A kid right now. What's that? What is it?
Rita instead of PETA, robot.
Yeah.
Never mind,
Dude,
That's a
no,
bad
no,
one.
no, no. I
It's a
get
good
it.
one.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I was thinking about that when she told me that. I was like, man, that is like a really, to me, that's a messed up concept. But I don't know if it is to a 25-year-old. Like, I don't know if it's that weird, like a 25-year-old mom to like do that. Like to me, I'm thinking, make up a story, read something to your kid. Like, I already feel bad that my kids are on their devices all the time. But
Yeah.
like, imagine like in 25 years, so a 25-year-old, 50 years old now, their kids are 25, and they had ChatGPT reading them bedtime stories. What's the next step? Like,
Are we going to have teachers?
Do they
in
literally
schools?
have robots walking around? Like, are they even going to be in school? Is it all like what? Like
Exactly. Are we
what,
gonna have,
It's
like-
weird. It's a weird concept to me. It's like
scary to me.
sci-fi movie.
It is. Like I like all this technology and stuff, but at the same time, that's a big fear to have it taken over the world. Like literally, I'm petrified.
Not that it's taking over the world. The fact that people are just willingly using it, welcoming it, almost, and
Yeah,
and
it's no
don't
big
even
deal.
think twice about it. It's like all the stuff with like artists. You know what I mean? Like when we were filming, like actually when we started doing promo stuff, I used AI to generate, because I have this app that can take a picture and make a stencil of it. It'll save you some time to kind of, if you have a portrait, and then instead of drawing it up, and it'll do it for you. It just makes the stencil. So I don't mind doing that. But like it'll also sometimes people, you know, I usually hand draw everything and tweak it. So I threw it into this one generator, and it created like a traditional face of all of us. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this stuff. And little Ethan was like, him and my son Elliot are anti AI. Like, no way. And I said something to you about, you showed me an AI
Yeah.
picture. I was like, no, we can't use AI. Can't use AI. And I was like, well, I can definitely draw this, so I'm just going to use it. He's like, you can't. That's goes against what we're doing here. I'm like, shit. So I manually drew them all. You know what I mean? It didn't take long. It was quick. I was like whining about it and stuff. But I'm like, you know, I totally get it. Like, you're losing something by not doing that, because I use Procreate when I draw, and you can literally create all that stuff. It looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. It looks cool.
Procreate.
And, Procreate.
Procreate.
It's a
All right.
it's a digital drawing program. So you can do like, you know, like all those really high
For
definition.
professional creation, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just an app that you can get on your tablet. Your kids can get it. Like your
I
kids probably use
just
it.
thought procreation was something different.
It's called Procreate. But my point is it's like there are a lot of people who are just using this stuff, not even thinking twice. I've seen people make books.
No, I've received
And they'll they'll AI generate, every scene. Like I'm still like sitting there. I'm using like Photoshop. I'm using Canva, and I'm using tools to cut things out, which saves some time. But I still have a pen. I still have to erase stuff around. Like if I take a picture of us, and then I'll just tweak it through changing the hue, changing the color, changing the saturation, just to make it look cool, soften the edge, and then I'll put it in an environment. I try to take a picture of an environment and make it, and I'm trying to like stay away from, if I can't draw or can't create it, then I'll either hire somebody, which I did for Elvis Helvig, all the special effects. They have lots of apps and programs now where you can just have stuff done, but dude, it's
an art.
Crazy.
It's a form of art, and it's killing art for sure.
It is. It's tough.
Generating images and songs and books. It's wild.
It's making a lot of fat, lazy fucking people.
Even lazier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it creates opportunities for people who don't have resources, a lot of resources. Like if you don't have a lot of money to make a movie, there are people that are making movies right now. They can just run it in there. Like, have you seen that? They have that AI generated actress.
Yes.
And she's like in movies and stuff, or she's getting movies. So I don't know how it works, but basically, from what there's generators where they used to have teams of people. I think Netflix might have done this. I don't know who it was. I don't want to say Netflix, but a company did this where they had all these scenes. They would usually have teams of people building them. Like it was a train scene, and a missile came down and hit it, blew up a portion of the bridge, and all this stuff. So what they did is they fed all the stuff into the AI program to like build it for them, and it literally did it, I think, in like minutes or like hours, as opposed to weeks, saved
months,
tons of money. So it's like
nice.
So
we'll have to wait 3 years for the next season of Game of Thrones to come out.
But so your response,
That's right.
Your response is exactly this response that scares me. Like as a creator, I would use that. I think, oh wow, this is a tool. But my friends who are actually the ones sitting there at the computer building it, like I'm doing it now with Elvis, it's taken a long time to get the stuff. But this guy is sitting there at a computer, mapping it all out, making the explosions, making the mountains. I could just buy this program for who knows how much and just have it generate the stuff, or however they're doing it. But I think there's like a split of people that are like, at the end of the day, well, there's a split of people that are like, oh man, this is great. The guy who doesn't have a lot of money, who doesn't have a lot of resources, wants that because now he can make his movie. It comes to life. All he needs is a couple of actors or an AI generated actor or actress.
Yeah.
And they make it. But then there's the other people that are like, well, I want real art. Like we built our movie set. We built our cockpit. Like I could have did green screen, had a digital set built, and did it, but we made a real set. And you can see that on film. You know what I mean?
And it's so cool.
And there's a whole group of people that are like, hey, screw that easy way out. Let's keep artists working. The problem is the consumer. Shit, man, it's great, man. I don't have to wait 3 years for my show to come out. A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not that it's wrong. So at the end of the day, what are you making this stuff for? Is it a passion project? Are you making it because you want to make it? Or are you making it for the consumer? And what does the consumer want? I want my shit now. And I just want you to fill my head full of these images. So using an AI program
saves sometimes, satisfies people, and keeps that industry rolling. It does. In a different way, though, I was just watching Landman, and you know how there's always a camera crew. I studied cinema and stuff like that too. So like the whole camera crew, and it's a whole freaking sound people, and like there's a whole team behind the scene that is now getting eliminated because they have these little, and you could see it. It's like right next to Demi Moore. It's in the shot next to her. And you can tell in the next shot of the guy that's in front of Billy Bob Thornton, it's the shot sitting next from Demi Moore. So it's on the little stand like these. And they're right there and taking cameramans and sound people.
Demi Moore looks so
out.
old now.
Yeah, but she still looks good.
Okay.
Is she in Landman?
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
I never watched Landman.
It's a really good show. I like
Yeah, it's
it.
pretty good.
I want to watch it. I watched Tulsa King.
That's good too.
I liked it, but last season is starting to get a little soap opera-y. And I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh man, what are you doing?
When I was a kid, I had I don't know I don't remember what it was called, but it was a porn recorded on a VHS tape, and I had it hidden under my bed or something. I don't know, but my dad found it,
Oh boy.
and instead of breaking it over my head or something like
He
I'm
took
sure he
it.
wanted to, no, he recorded over it. So he just threw it in the VCR and then hit record and went to bed, and then got it out, whatever, and put it back where it was. So the next time I went to use it,
That is funny.
it was TV that was recorded. But this
So
is
the next time I went to use it,
yeah,
Yeah.
this is where it gets.
So
not
This
watch
is-
it, use it.
This is where the story gets funny because all we had was Channel 7, right? So he knew there'll be no porn on Channel 7 because
No.
it's Channel 7. So I'll just record this. Well, that Demi Moore movie had come out, Striptease, and it was the night she was on David Letterman, and she stripped on his desk. And I'm like, thanks, Dad. That was awesome.
That is funny. Backfired. The universe wanted you.
was like,
Yep.
poor Josh. Here's something for you to at least feel better.
Yep.
The poor guy's gonna lose this.
Poor
this
kid
movie.
lost his porn.
There's no way this
Here's
teenage
Demi.
kid who's hard all the time anyways will
Won't
be
like
able
Demi.
to spank it.
Yeah, he'll be fine with Demi Moore.
Oh man, VHS porn. What a job.
Right.
Like when the image used to go like this.
Oh, I just thought it was me that was
man.
shaking. It didn't even matter.
No, it didn't even matter.
No, I never
That's
noticed that.
funny.
It was just
No, it just happened. That's funny.
yeah, that was awesome. It was funny, like when you'd go to your uncle's or something, and you'd open up the closet and you'd have like 4 boxes of VHS tapes. Like, damn.
What kind of uncles did you have? Ew.
It's so much different now. Like my kids,
Yeah, but if you
they just go in my bedroom whenever they want. They're just go in our bedroom and they do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And it's free nilly, whatever. I think a lot of kids are like that. When I was a child, you didn't
don't
go
go
in
in
your
your
parents'
parents'
bedroom
room.
for fucking nothing.
No.
If the
why.
house
That's
is
a
on
fact.
fire and your parents are burning to
You
death,
still don't-
stay the fuck out
you
of the
knock.
room.
that's why I'm telling you.
Could be.
It's because they're probably smoking pot and they didn't want the kids to see the bowl, and they were maybe doing something else, cocaine. Who fucking knows? You want to
That
hide
was
that
the
shit?
80s.
Like I wasn't allowed in my parents' room
No.
No.
because probably a closet full of porn.
And cocaine.
I'm just kidding.
And cocaine.
My parents were not those people. I shouldn't even say that. Like my
No.
parents didn't party, didn't drink, didn't do anything.
No, my parents didn't either. So they weren't hiding porn in their bedroom, but they still didn't want me in there.
Oh man.
Well,
What do you got? Ethan's
So
screaming over there.
listen, I was gonna say, so about the AI topic and stuff, you guys know how like those generative AI things, like you know how they get their info and how they work?
No.
So people like talk about this sometimes. But they're basically these like giant facilities that they're like they have these huge like databases. They're in these like facilities. And I've heard apparently a lot of the times they get stuff wrong, and there has to be just some guy who like has to like correct the AI's answer. So I think like because the thing about like AI is that like it's like it isn't really like how it is in the movies. Like there are like people there, and like one of the worst things about it is that it also like pollutes like the air and stuff. Like it pollutes water from like the facilities. I don't know, but
So AI can't be. It's not Terminator. It still needs a
Yeah,
human
I mean,
element.
I have no idea what
I mean,
just happened.
I don't know
that's
why.
A nugget, that's a nugget of information that we didn't have.
Yeah, like every time you do something online, they're like, "Hey, pick out the images of a stop sign from these 9 images or whatever, so we know you're not AI."
Right.
Like if AI is too fucking dumb to figure out what a stop sign is, I'm not real worried about it.
That sucks for real.
I think it depends. I mean, if you're talking about and they're probably using old software, just an easy security thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm pretty sure, dude. They have facial recognition. They can tell who
That's
someone
true.
is. They're walking down the street and like, oh, Ethan was right there at 4:00. Then at 4:06 he
Oh, yeah,
went
there's
here.
cameras
And they're using
everywhere.
like shitty ass like home cameras like Blink that I can't. I'm looking. I'm like, who is that? Does that look like
Right.
Mike? You know, like, but AI can still figure it out. Like somehow
Who it
they're-
is.
You know, it's
Wild.
We said the same thing at the same time. It's wild.
Wild.
It's wild.
Wild.
AI is terrifying, man. But
It is
if
scary.
you're not doing anything wrong or weird, who gives a shit?
That's a fact. Just still like to watch a movie with real actors and hear songs that were created by real artists and watching just art happened that is made by real people. I prefer that.
I actually just talked to somebody, and they had said that they go, yeah, man, I have an album out. I'm like, you have an album out? I'm like, cool. And I pop in and I'm listening to it. I'm like, wow, this sounds pretty good, but who the hell is he playing with? Like, it just sounded really weird. And then I listened to the next song, and it sounded similar but different.
Say AI.
But yeah, it was an
AI
AI
music.
It was an AI band, and I was like,
what?
it sounded great. Like it was his lyrics and stuff, and he was putting it in there, and I'm like, listen, I'm like, what bummed me out about it wasn't the fact that he was doing it, but was the fact that this guy is a fucking awesome musician. Like I'm a good bass player, I'm a good musician. This guy can play bass. Like when we were kids, like I mean, this kid could play. And I was like, shit, I think he's better than me. You know what I mean? Like he's like really fucking good. And he's having struggling to find people that he can play with and do stuff. So he like had AI, take his lyrics and he guides it. I don't know. I've never used AI to write music, so I don't know how it is.
I wrote a song and I don't play anything. So I don't know how to write music for it. So I brought it up to my band or whatever, but I was in the meantime, I'm like, let me see if I can figure out this whole AI thing and make some music. I couldn't figure it out. I sat there for like 4 or 5 hours fucking with it, and I'm like, nope.
So
this.
I received an AI made song for me. It's great.
People are like using it almost like an instrument. AI has become almost like an
It's
instrument.
a tool now.
Well, depends on how they're doing it. So I don't know how people are building songs if they're saying, write a song with these lyrics. I want a verse, chorus, breakdown, and an ending. Is that what they're doing? Put these lyrics into it, make it sound like Creed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that how they're doing it? Because have you seen those goofball songs that they do? Like, I almost thought that Putin song was...
You said it so good, though.
I almost thought that was an AI-generated song. Then I realized I was a guy from Quebec, and he does
That's funny.
this really weird alternative 80s style pop rock. I don't even know what it is.
I never heard of
almost
him. I
all
thought
the
it was
songs
cool.
are French. I don't know how big he is, but I was like, man, we should get this guy on the show. This guy,
That would be
it's
epic.
French. You guys could talk shit about us in
Viens
French.
t'en
Like,
gros,
he
viens t'en au
could be
show.
like, what are you hanging out with these two morons for? And you're like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh,
Right?
we love these guys. They're awesome. Talking shit about us. But
No, I would never.
I thought it was...
Puts in.
He's going...
Asshole.
You want-
Asshole.
He's like, you want some poutine? Want some poutine? Like, yeah. See, Renee, he knows it. And he's like making fun of
Yeah.
us. But that song was awesome. But I thought it was AI at first, and that's the problem with it is I can't fucking tell right
Figure
now.
it out anymore.
Like I can because I'm a musician, and sometimes these recordings are so fucking intense and crisp and tight. It doesn't even sound. It doesn't sound real. It's too good.
It's too perfect.
But metal, like heavy metal, and some music has gone there. It sounds so crisp now. Like I'm losing interest because it feels soulless. You know what I mean? There's these awesome metal bands. I'm like, it's impressive. And when you see them live, it changes it because they are playing it. But they have flaws. They fuck up. They slide a change or
They
whatever.
do to get a cold,
And
and then they raspy, and
I prefer that. You know what I mean? But these like super precise digital recordings, well, at that point, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? If you're gonna like do that, if you're gonna polish what you just played so clean that you can't tell if it's AI generated or man made, just have AI do it and then just learn all the parts and then play it live. At that point, who cares?
audiences love that stuff too. Like you just made me think. I was just at a Lorna Shore concert, and he was sick, and he said it, and the parts where it's like it's screaming, so it's heavy death metal. So those pitches that gets really low, I can't growl like that. But the audience, when he couldn't reach his high, the audience just empowered him and just sang it for him. And yeah, they like
I do that all the
nothing
time.
beats real is where I'm getting at. Like even though the poor kid, no, he's poor kid, but little guy with such a strong voice, I don't know. He was like, "I'm sorry, I'm sick," but everybody was like, "Oh, we love you," you know.
Yeah.
So
If
yeah,
I'm sick and I can't hit a note, I do that all the time. Like hold the mic out to the crowd, and they sing the chorus, and they're like, yeah, they're loving it. They have
they
no
love
idea.
it.
They have no idea that I probably can't hit this note right now, so I'm going to let you do it. But
Well, you build up to you pull the mic away, put out the crowd a few times, like that's your thing.
Yep.
And then you hold it out. I want to see you guys. I haven't
I want to see you guys play too.
It's fun at Band Jam in Harrisville because we play up on a stage. So we're
Band Jam in Harrisville.
We're kind of like the floor level is like probably shoulder high. So I can I just grab the bottom of my mic stand and just hold it like right out over the crowd. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
When are you guys playing again? When are you guys playing out?
We don't have anything booked right now.
Oh, I thought you were better than that. Okay, so most bands I know are booked out pretty far. And, sorry, I'm
when
sorry.
are you
It's
playing
a personal
next,
choice.
Ethan?
We could
I quit
play.
my band.
Oh yeah,
I was good. I'm
crickets.
probably still involved to some degree because me and my bandmates are all friends. We still talk on the daily, but they want to keep going a direction that I not musically, but they want to keep pushing, hitting the road. And I mean, I've got other things that I want to do, and I'm just not the guy for the job right now. You know what I mean?
It is what it is. Life takes you places, right?
Well, the film is time consuming to write, to run my shop.
This awesome thing.
It's time, and now we're doing the podcast. This is way more time consuming than I thought it was going to be. But I love it. I think it's cool. This is. I'm kind of getting the best of both worlds with this because I'm hanging out. I feel like I got the band vibe, the unity going. We're still creating cool shit, but it's easy. We're just shooting the shit, and we usually get on a roll.
We should take it on the road.
Maybe we will this summer. We'll do the Tat and Chad van.
Hell yeah.
Tat and Chat on the road, summer of 2026.
That would be funny, right?
See us coming to your town.
We'll go to the Harrisville band, whatever.
Band Jam, yeah.
Band Jam.
You'll probably play that this year, huh?
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's try to go there. Let's see if maybe we can host it.
That would be so much fun.
We're at the was it Harrisville? We're at the Harrisville Band Jam and
Band and Jam.
The Band and Jam.
And we're here to band and jam.
We're here to band and jam. They're banding pigs, and then they're jamming.
They're jamming strawberries.
Yep.
That's what when you tell the Amish. Which, by the way, I think I'm going to get this Levi guy.
Levi, bring it on.
He's working right now. I talked to his mom yesterday, so he can't come down. But his brother is on vacation. But if we mention band jam to him, that's he's going to say, "Oh, you mean like
they have vacation?"
Well, I guess. I don't really know.
I have so many questions. If this happens, I can't wait.
We got to get Levi on here.
Let's get Levi on.
This has been going on for so long. The Band Jam in Harrisville.
Oh yeah.
It's since I was a kid. We used to be at the Rod and Gun Club in Harrisville. It's always on Labor Day. It's on a Sunday, and it starts like early afternoon and it only goes till I think it's done at 11. It's either done at 11 or 12. But they have a bunch of bands. They start with like bluegrass and country and things like that the older people would want to listen to, and then it gets heavier as it goes on. And there's kids running around. You bring your kids there. There's a ton of bands and musicians from Harrisville, and I really think that's the reason why, because we all just went there and listened to these bands our whole lives, and like I want to play.
Now everybody's playing.
Where do you guys fall in the mix? Like when it comes to heavy, are you guys considered heavy in that circle or no?
Heavy in what circle?
Like, are you the 10 o'clock band or the 6:30?
Well, we used to be the host band. Like we used to close it every year, but the last few years we've been the second to last band.
Who usually there's another band from Harrisville that like kind of headlines it, or just another band that comes in?
Most of the bands are from the area. Yeah. Is there out of town people? Like Larry Holly comes sometimes. There's some out of town people, but they're mostly from right around the area. So.
Is he related to Buddy?
Buddy Holly? Yeah. You don't know Larry Holly?
No.
I know him. Yeah.
Sorry.
Is he like a solo artist right now? Right? Is he just playing guitar? Or does he have a band?
He's doing acoustic stuff.
He's just doing acoustic stuff. He used to sing for Kane, right? Kane.
Yep.
They were pretty good for a while, right?
Yeah. Kane, and then
what
was it Triskelion? I think was his next band after Kane.
I don't know. I know Kane broke up and he went his own way, but
Kane is done.
Kane is done.
That only Kane I know is the wrestler.
And now he's like a governor or something like that, isn't he?
He is of
is he a governor?
Tennessee?
Or a mayor or something like that?
I think he's the governor of Tennessee.
Who? I missed it.
Kane, the wrestler.
The wrestler.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like
him and The Undertaker have a podcast.
Does he really?
Yeah, they do.
The Undertaker does with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a mayor. Wrestler.
The mayor. There you go. Sorry.
Wrestler gone he's mayor of Knox County, Tennessee.
I know
but,
it's Tennessee, but
It's crazy. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger became the governor of California. I was gonna say the governor.
the
governor.
He became the governor.
Governor.
It's crazy, man. These
Get to
these
the
dudes,
chopper.
these bodybuilders
Yeah.
and stuff, and
I watched wrestling when I was a kid, and I loved Shawn Michaels. I thought he was the greatest, and then I liked Undertaker later, but I quit watching
Ultimate
wrestling.
Warrior when I was growing up
Yeah, I liked
was
him a little.
everything. Shawn Michaels was cool, but I mean, the Ultimate Warrior.
I just thought it was hilarious that like I would like Shawn Michaels, and then like I think everybody liked him by the time he retired, but earlier on everybody's like, "Oh, he's gay." Like he's the only one wearing pants and shoes. All the other guys are oiled up, shaved, and have Speedos on.
Right.
He's the one that looks
Yes.
the least gay.
I don't remember. So which one is he? One of the ones with the brothers?
No, those are the Hart. You're thinking Bret Hart.
Bret
the Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Hitman Hart with the brothers.
The one who
yes.
passed away, he fell out of the ring that one time.
That was Owen.
Yes.
I was happened to be watching that when it happened. I remember they didn't show it, but they cut it.
They cut it out,
I can't remember
yes.
what happened. Maybe they did show it. I don't remember.
Yeah, it
what
I
just
it
feel like
started
it
late.
was, yeah.
It was you were waiting for the pay-per-view and it just wasn't starting. It wasn't starting. And you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Then it came on and they told you. Yeah, I was watching it too.
I used to love
Yeah.
wrestling. I used to watch it all. My kids were obsessed too.
When my oldest son was born, Undertaker. I can't remember who he was wrestling, but Undertaker was wrestling somebody in a pay-per-view, and I had bought the pay-per-view. And my ex-wife now, as soon as the main event was over, she's like, I have to go to the hospital. Like, you're having a baby right now? She's like, I think I've been in labor for hours, but I didn't want to interrupt you during the pay-per-view.
Oh, what a
I'm like,
sweet-
really? Oh my God. Like,
I can't believe that didn't last.
yeah. I didn't.
She
It
waited
wasn't
for the WrestleMania.
It wasn't.
That's right.
It wasn't a me being an asshole thing. It was her. I don't know. I don't know why she did. I'm like, why would you wait? I would have taken you.
One of my buddies
crazy.
was wicked. It still is.
Because it's $60.
He still is.
Yeah, it
Back then
was.
it was probably $30, right? And it was like, holy shit.
No, I think it was like right around there. Still, what
Yeah.
it was. It's always been
It's
right
always
around
been
50
like,
or
yeah,
60
50,
bucks.
60
I'm so
bucks.
glad UFC's on Paramount now.
Yeah.
Just watching the fight. I've been paying for that shit for so long. I bought all the fights here. Like, I don't ever ask anybody for money. I'm like, damn, how much money did I spend each year? Well, a buddy of mine about the WWE, back when it was WWF, he was a wicked fan. And remember one night we were watching like Monday Night Raw?
Oh, yeah.
And do you know Dave House?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's Dave. And so we're watching Monday Night Raw. My brother used to watch it. And I remember I was sitting there just talking to him because I didn't. As I got older, I didn't watch it. When I was young, I watched it. I think Hulk Hogan might have been bad when I watched it. I don't remember. Like it was a long fucking
love
time.
it.
It was like the Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan, Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, like
Nice. The
like
straight 90s.
yeah,
Early 90s.
yeah. I'm trying to think like all the people that I was watching. The Junkyard Dog, the Road
Andre the
Warriors,
Giant.
Andre. Yeah, when I was a kid, that's where it was. It was WWF, and that's where it was. And Hulk Hogan was in a movie, you know. Anyway, so we're watching it, and all of a sudden, this dude in the crowd starts arguing with one of the wrestlers. I don't remember who it was, and they start arguing back. And this dude stands up, and it's our buddy Dave. He used to wear this blue and like green like Nike shirt that said Nike, huge and neon green. And
That's funny.
he still to this day kind of he's like, come on, man, blah. He's like nuts, like a WWF wrestler almost. He just yells at people. He's just he's funny, but he's crazy. And it was Dave on Monday Night Raw
That's
live
funny.
yelling at the fight. I'm like, that's Dave. And like he's yelling at him, and my brother's like, holy shit! Like it was just
That's
completely
funny. People really get into it. Like the fans of wrestling are real fans.
It's so
insane.
crazy.
It's
Are you into it
fun.
right now? You said or no?
No, I haven't watched it in a while since Shawn Michaels retired. I've seen it maybe.
He just
twice.
retired like last year.
My
6 months
no,
ago.
he didn't.
Oh,
It was-
I just thought when Shawn
it was
Michaels
just
was
the
done,
Hall
I
of
was
Fame
done.
last
it was
WrestleMania.
quite a while ago. My oldest son is into wrestling like big. He used to do a podcast, like a weekly podcast with a bunch of guys, and they did it for several years. The podcast's still going, but my son left when
And
he
they
had
talked
his-
wrestling.
Yeah, they
Dude,
talked
So we
wrestling.
went to a bunch
And they
of
were,
shows in
they were
Ottawa.
pretty big,
It's
too.
awesome.
Dude, yeah,
It's called the Kick Out.
Oh,
Kick Out Crew or something like that.
I
only
never-
watched it like once. Don't tell him.
don't
Oh,
tell.
well, you just said it. Hope you
I
get,
know,
get
right?
he-
Don't
he
tell
knows.
his kid.
I tried. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. He's on a podcast and he's my son. I got to try it. And I was like, the only thing
So
worse than
boring.
watching wrestling is listening to five guys talk about
Talk
it.
about wrestling. Did you see Shawn Michaels last week, dude?
we
That's
we
funny.
said his name a lot in this. No, can we make
Edit it
money
out.
off this or something like that?
I
Like,
know.
how's that? We're supporting this guy,
We
Shawn
didn't say his
Michaels.
real name though.
We could pick another wrestler.
I
His
went
real
to
name-
Like
Name's
John
Michael
Cena, who just
Hickenbottom.
retired.
Did John Cena retire?
He just retired.
John Cena. Did you watch Ricky Stenicki?
What?
Ricky Stenicki?
No, but I watched the
No.
one where he covers his whole junk with a little tiny washcloth.
Oh.
And I was like, huh, this great big guy covers himself with a washcloth. Huh?
Well, they used to have
All
a reality movie, a reality show with the wrestlers, and him and his girlfriend used to be in it. It was like, I don't know, like I forgot the name of the show. Anyways, you could see him all the time being very provocative to his girlfriend and vice versa, and living the limelight and his beautiful mansions across the world. That was for a minute.
dude,
The life of John Cena.
Ricky Stenicki. I
it
didn't.
good?
I didn't think I'd give a shit about John Cena being a comedy actor doing this stuff.
He's funny.
Ricky Stenicki is hilarious. Like, you gotta watch
I
it.
haven't watched it yet.
Ricky Stenicki.
We should watch it tonight.
We'll have to watch that. It sounds funny. He's funny in all the movies. Like the one that he's like, I forget the names. I suck at names. But he's good in comedy.
Dude,
You're
Rick
right.
Daddy's Home.
Ricky Stenicki. Oh
That
wait,
was good.
yeah.
He was in that.
Wait, that's with
Yes.
Mark Wahlberg or
Yeah, Mark
Yes.
Wahlberg.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah, he's the stepdad.
and
Will
Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell. Oh yeah,
Dude, Will Ferrell is my fave.
He's funny.
He
Will
is.
Ferrell was funny.
I love when Will Ferrell gets on the Harley and drives it through the house. that
I don't remember. I saw it.
that
but-
movie's hilarious.
That movie is funny.
What was it? Oh, I was gonna tell you. I went to one WWE. It was WWE, I think, when I went. I used to work with people with disabilities and stuff, and I used to take them out into
Yeah.
public outings and stuff. And I went and saw something down in Syracuse, and I remember I was standing. We were in a special area because they were all like, one of them
Special
couldn't see and they
people.
couldn't hear and stuff. So I was there's service coordinator, or not the service coordinator, but I was there, the person with. I don't even know what they call it right now. They kept changing the name of what we were. We were a service provider. I don't fucking know. But anyway,
You were just there. Your
so I'm
aide.
standing there, and someone walks by me, and everybody's standing next to me, and it was Batista.
Oh.
And that's
Oh.
the first time I saw him. He was right there. I was like, "Holy shit, that dude's this is before he was acting and stuff. He had like black slicked hair, and he's like just this."
He was in a movie with
He's in a lot of movies.
who's Aquaman? What's Momoa?
Coming out, it just came
Jason
out.
Yeah,
Momoa?
Jason.
Yeah, we
He
just
looks
watched
different.
it the other night. It
Is
was pretty good.
Is it comedy? Action comedy?
Yeah, action comedy. I was like, I don't know. Jason Momoa is in every fucking thing put on
He
television
should
right
be
now.
on everything, though.
And I'm like, in Batista is not a great actor, so I went into it with low expectations, but it ended up being pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched Send Help.
Oh, wait.
Excellent.
Is that with
Excellent.
what's her name? The girl from Titanic?
Yes.
Wait,
No,
not Titanic, but the girl I know you're talking about. The girl from The Notebook.
maybe.
She gets stuck on an island with her boss.
So good.
Is that the one?
So good. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
I saw that. It looked.
It's excellent. It was an excellent movie.
What was
It's
it
kind
on?
of funny.
Oh, so you watched it at the theater?
Yes, it was so good. It's so good.
Good.
And they get you right in to the movie too. It's like,
And you get your popcorn.
of course you got, but I sneak in
Mm.
snacks. I have to have Skittles in my pockets, a
Yeah.
Kit Kat.
You don't buy
Anyways.
snacks there.
Like if you don't want me to, don't go to the movies with me if you don't expect a 5-meal course, because that's what happens. We have nachos and candies and
So-
chocolate.
I can't say poutine, but you can say 5-meal course.
What did I miss? What?
Is that, I didn't even hear it.
I don't understand.
It's supposed to be 5-course meal.
Oh, it's a 5-course, a 5-meal.
I'm just fucking with you though.
Oh, that's what it is. I love it.
5-course
Yeah.
meal.
then don't go to the movies with me.
I'm just joking.
That's what I'm calling this episode, 5-course meal.
5-course meal.
5-meal course.
5-meal course.
5-meal course. Yes.
And I think we're about ready to go. What do you guys think?
That was great.
We're right about there.
Well, I want to pitch a movie to you first.
Oh,
Oh, I want to hear
Yeah.
this.
Oh.
So I have an idea for a movie. Like all the women on Earth somehow disappear. They die. They get killed or whatever, right? And you're right. And then
If this is a good idea, I'm cutting it out and we're going to make it.
it's all sex robots, right? That's how the men are getting women. They have to get sex robots. But there's only a few of them. So there's men, they're killing each other and stealing their robots and so they're
That's the
they're all fighting to get these sex robots.
Sounds like an episode of Rick and Morty.
horrible idea of a movie.
So what do you call a woman in heaven?
A goddess.
An angel.
An angel. What do you call a group of women in heaven?
Angels.
A host of angels. What do you call all the women in heaven?
Many angels.
Heaven.
Peace on earth.
Well, I think that's it. Josh and his sexist joke.
I
Oh
know.
my God.
My answer was much
How
better.
dare he say
How
that joke?
dare. I think it was good.
I think it was a great joke. And Josh, Renee, I'm out of
Guys.
here. I'm ready. I'm ready to get going.
See you next Tuesday.
See you
ya,
next
guys.
Tuesday. Like and subscribe. Follow the Tat and Chat podcast. We're on YouTube. We're posting videos all over Facebook and Instagram and
Everywhere.
ignorantouristproductions.com. You can find more stuff. And pretty soon we're going to have shirts and stickers.
Follow us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, follow us.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Peace, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.